Hey everyone, welcome back. I am doing a very work appropriate look today. This is my no makeup look. As you can see, I have very minimal product, but I look polished. This is great for people who are very busy. You only have 5 minutes to do a very quick makeup look, but you want to still look professional or put together. Maybe you haven't slept enough the night before or whatever it is, or you know what, you just like to wear very simple basic makeup. And a lot of times this is what I wear to work. Depending on how I feel, I will do a more intense look or a more involved look, or sometimes I'll just wear something like this. Or maybe it's a Sunday. Sundays are the days that I like to wear the least amount of product. Sometimes I go with no makeup on at all. But if you're just kind of running out the road, running out to run an errand or something, you can just put this on and you look polished. Again, of course, again, you can also bump this up if you need to transition from day to night. So you can add a bright lip or a deep lip. You can wing out the line a little bit more. You can add a little bit more blush. You can define your brows a little bit more. So this is a great look as your base starting look, and then you can make it into an insane crazy look if you want to, just starting from this. Great for going to work, then going out afterwards for drinks or for dinner, whatever it is. Anyway, I hope you enjoy this look. Make sure you like and subscribe my channel, and make sure you subscribe to my email newsletter, where I have a lot more things on my blog that I am writing about and I'm inspired by, that I'm curating. And yeah, I hope you enjoy this look. Let me know what you think. There we go. So first I'm going to begin with my skin. I have already moisturized my skin and prepped my skin, and I've applied a little bit of primer on my skin. I am a firm believer in less is more, especially when you're doing an everyday no makeup look. You don't have to pile on products or use a very heavy full coverage foundation. I like to use the foundation sparingly, and I like to put it only in the areas that I really need it, and try to use concealer as your heavy lifter. So if you have blemishes, scarring that you need to hide, try using your concealer to spot treat those areas instead of trying to layer very heavy or multiple layers of foundation on your skin if you're going for that very natural looking no makeup look. I don't mind blemishes showing through on my skin or other people's skin. That's just me, so kind of go with your comfort level anyway. So I'm taking a little bit of foundation, and I'm using the barest of minimum, and I'm applying it to the area that I need it most, which is my lower area. And I like to use my fingers to just apply that. This is just to tone down my hyperpigmentation, but I'm not looking to eradicate it. And and I like to use my beauty blender just to smooth things out. So I've applied the barest minimum of foundation just in the areas that I felt that I needed it. Lower chin area, and I applied a little bit to the top of my cheekbones. Or you just apply wherever you know you're going to add another product to it. But the rest of my face is pretty much my bare skin, my bare moisturized skin. This is a great time to pull out your BB creams, which are or your tinted moisturizer, which are very lightweight and very low in terms of pigmentation in the product. Next, eyebrows. One of the most important parts of your face, your eyebrows. Frames your eyes, frames your face, it gives you expression, etc. So I like to keep my eyebrows very natural. Going to just be brushing these out and lightly fling them in with my Goof Proof Brow Pencil from Benefit in the shade 05. Comes with a spoolie on one end and the color on the other end. And I'm just going to lightly fill in my brows, just where I have some bold spots. Again, This is a very quick look. You're rushing in the morning, or you just want to have the minimal of effort when it comes to your face. Now I'm taking just a little bit of tinted brow gel to help hold the hairs in place. Again, keeping this more on the fuller side and more on the natural looking side. Now to the eyes. Again, very simple look. This is a one color or maybe two color eyeshadow look. That's very, very easy. I love to prime, so I never ever do a look without priming my lids first, because I don't like to apply my makeup during the day. I very rarely even carry a makeup bag. So I'm just going to put this on my eyelid. This is my primer from MAC. I mentioned it as one of my favorites for 2016. Just put a little bit on that on my lid. Basically the goal is to create a canvas or to make my lid more or less of an even color. Then I like to add a little bit of MAC Constructivist Prolong Wear Paint Pot. Again, another one of my favorites. On my skin tone, this is very close to my skin tone with a red pearl tint, so that's why I like to add it. And I always use my palette knife, which you can buy at makeup shops. I'm going to just apply that all over the lid. I'm creating a smooth, even toned canvas. And you can even just stop right here if you've picked a paint pot or a base that is very close to your skin tone. And oftentimes I just go up to this step when I'm going to work, or I just want to have a very no effort look. After I've applied that base all the way up to my crease, next is the flesh tone color. And I have a few of them that I like using, but I think two of my favorites are the Milani Bella Cafe Satin Matte Bella Eyes Gel Powder Eyeshadow. This is slightly lighter than my skin tone, but on my lid, it looks pretty much like my skin tone. And I love using my finger with these. For your own self, don't be afraid of using your finger. And the other one that I like using, this is from ColourPop Cosmetics, and this color is Crenshaw. It's a slightly deeper color that has a little bit of a red pearl. So I am actually going to use this one, and I'm going to just create a very even base, an even color all over my lid, and kind of blend it all the way up to my brow bone. Again, this color I like using my fingers for, and you can see when you combine it with that MAC paint pot, it just looks very, very almost not there. You can also use your foundation or your concealer that is close to your skin tone to achieve this similar look. But the goal is to create a canvas that makes your eyelid color look even from the lash line all the way up to your brow bone. I love this color. So there you see, it pretty much looks like my lid color. I am going to add a little bit of definition to the shape of my eyes, and I'm going to use a matte dark reddish brown eyeshadow from Makeup Forever, and this one is an M608, and I'm going to use a pointed tapered brush. This one is from Cossetti Cosmetics, and this is the S175 brush. Love these brushes, super soft synthetic vegan brushes. Check this brand out, and this is Cossetti. I'll have all the information on all the products I used in a blog post that will be linked down below. And I'm going to keep my eyes open, and you see this line right here. I'm just going to add a little shadow just to enhance that line right there, which is basically my crease area. And I'm just going from the outer crease to the middle crease, just giving it very slight definition. So you can see my eyes have been very slightly defined. I'm going to come in a little bit closer, but it's so subtle because the idea is to have a no makeup look like you really not wearing anything much, but you have put a little bit of effort into it. I'm going to line my upper lash line, and I'm not doing a wing or anything like that. I'm just trying to again define the shape of my lash line. So I'm going to use my favorite liner, which is from Surat Beauty. And this, you can use a liquid liner, you can use a felt tip liner, you can use a gel liner if you like. I'm just making the line quite thin, and it's not going to be, you know, winged out or extended or anything like that at all. I'm just going to go up to the edge of my eye, the outer edge of my eye, and I'm actually not going to even go all the way into the inner corner. I'm just going to do maybe about 3/4 of the way. See, very thin line. Yeah, that's about the thickness I'm looking for. Barely there, but you have it just enough to kind of make my lashes look a little bit thicker. The base of my lashes to look a little bit more dense. So once I've lined, and you can see I've lined my eyes, and I'm going to actually line my upper waterline just to help thicken the base of my lashes even more. But of course this is optional. You can again stop right here because this is more than enough for you to leave the house basically. So just going to line, and then this is a very black liner. If you have lighter skin, you may want to play around with using browns or black brown colors, but my skin is dark enough where I can just use a black liner. Next, mascara. You can apply whatever mascara you like. I usually get volumizing mascaras, and I'm using the mascara from Ardency in one of my products of the year. And I'm actually going to layer more of the product on my outer lashes, kind of build it up on my outer lashes a little bit more, because I do like to play up the shape of my eyes. I do have almond shaped eyes, so I do like to make more of an effort on the outer part, but of course I'm still going to put product on all of my upper lashes. So rake it through. See that? You can see my eyes looking defined already. And that's all you're looking for. So continue adding your mascara. If you want to layer mascaras, you can do that too, but I'm just going to be using this one for this look. Mascara, again, add as much as you want. I love mascara, so I like to go a little bit overboard. So that's that. Then I'm almost done actually. So I like to have a little bit of shimmer on my skin. So I'm actually going to put a tiny bit of sheen on the top of my cheeks. I'm not going to wear any blush. You can wear blush. One of my favorite brushes to use for no makeup look is Sweetest Cocoa blush. As a matter of fact, let me add a tiny bit of that. This is from MAC, very brown girl friendly, and there's a lot of sheen in it. And it's basically my skin color with sheen. This is a brush from NARS, and that's Sweet as Cocoa from MAC. And then on top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of my Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the color Candlelight. Just gonna put a tiny bit, like a really little bit, because I just want it to sheen. I don't want it to shine. I don't want it to be overly highlighted. So I'm just gonna add that there and blend that into my skin. Pick up my beauty blender, help blend that out. I just want it so when I turn, you can see the shine. So pick your favorite highlighter. There are tons of them out there. ColourPop makes some good ones as well too. Becca, of course. They're shimmering skin perfectors. Just pick up the one that you like. And I'm just trying to use up the rest of that on my skin. And blend away. The key to this look is blending. Blend, blend, blend. The foundation, your eyeshadows, everything must look seamless. So blend, blend, blend. If you blend it away too much, just apply some more. It's easy to add more than it is to take away. And I love this particular highlighter because it's a subtle sheen. It's not a chunky sheen. So, added that very subtle sheen. You see it right there? Yeah. Very, very subtle. Nothing big. Last thing, my lips. I'm actually going to wear a lip lacquer from Senna Cosmetics, and this is in the color Leather, and it's actually a reddish brown cream lip gloss. And on my lips, this looks like my lip color, only slightly better. Just applying a little bit. I moisturize my lips beforehand. This color I love wearing because it's a great nude for brown skin, and I can just throw this on. I don't have to have a mirror to look at to apply it. And on top of that, I'm going to add a tiny bit of the Ardency In Natural Lip Color Pencil in Kenmare. This adds a little bit more color to the lip. I just want a hint of color. And that is the finished look. My no makeup look. My headscarf is from Fandom. I will put the link below to that as well. And a very simple, very easy, very quick look. Don't stress out about it. It's just kind of one of these throw on makeup looks. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and definitely check out my email newsletter, and all the links for all my social media will be down below. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll catch you later.